Welcome to Auburn University's Spring 2016 Commencement Ceremony. We will begin our ceremony with the presentation of the colors. I ask that all gentlemen remove your headdress for the presentation of the colors and during the national anthem. Please remain standing. March on the colors. Jonathan Wilson, who graduates today with a degree in vocal music education, will lead us in singing our national anthem. He will be accompanied by the Auburn University Graduation Band conducted by Dr. Rick Good, Director of Bands.
Oh, say, can you see so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Retire the colors. Please be seated. It is now my pleasure to introduce Auburn University's President, Dr. Jay Gouge.
Good afternoon. Happy Mother's Day. Delighted to be with you today. This is a great day in the life of Auburn University, and I feel honored to be able to share it with you. I want to welcome you to the Spring 2016 Commencement Ceremony. I'm going to introduce several members of the platform party. Others will be introduced throughout the program. I would ask that those that are introduced to please stand and that you hold your applause until all have been introduced. Mr. Mike Demaribus, Auburn University Board of Trustees, Dr. Timothy Businger, Provost, Dr. Bobby Woodard, Vice President for Student Affairs, Ms. Gretchen Van Valkenburg, Vice President for Alumni Affairs, Ms. Jane DeFalco Parker, Vice President for Development, Dr. John Mason, Vice President for Research, Mr. Bo Bird, Vice President, Board of Directors of the Auburn Alumni Association, General Lloyd Austin, former commander of the United States Central Command. He's an Auburn alumnus. He's our commencement speaker today. He'll be introduced to you a little later more formally. Dr. Bonnie McEwen, Dean of the Libraries, Dr. George Crandall, Associate Dean of the Graduate School, Dr. Dave Williams, Associate Dean of Instruction, College of Agriculture, Dr. Norman Godwin, Associate Dean, Raymond J. Harbert College of Business. Dr. D.Q. Fields, Master of Ceremonies from the College or the Department of Ag Economics and Rural Sociology. Dr. Pamela Ulrich, Graduation Marshal and Under Armour Professor in the Department of Consumer and Design Sciences. Dr. Amy Wright, Mace Bearer and the Harry Ponder Professor in the Department of Horticulture. Dr. Larry Teeter, Chair of the University Senate. Major Roshan Steele, Commanding Officer, ROTC. Lieutenant Colonel Jeff Wellborn, Commanding Officer, Air Force ROTC. Captain Paul Esposito, Commanding Officer of Navy ROTC. This is Captain Esposito's last commencement ceremony. He's retiring after 30 years of service. I want to thank you for your service to Auburn and your dedication to this country. Mr. Rick Smith, Graduation Reader and Lecturer in the School of Communications and Journalism. Mr. Steve Geis, Speech Interpretive Specialist. Let's have a round of applause for all these individuals. Faculty are at the very heart of any great university, and certainly that's the case at Auburn. I would ask representatives of our faculty to please stand and let's say thank you to them. Faculty, please stand up. Thank you. I would like the candidates for graduation to please stand. Come on, guys. Woo. Candidates, I would ask you to give an Auburn thank you to those that helped you make today possible that may be here in the arena. Thank you. Please be seated. To our graduates, we're very proud of you. We value your determination, your sacrifice, your discipline, your intelligence, and your special spirit. You've earned a degree that will be valuable to you both personally and professionally. Today you join Auburn graduates. Since the year 1856, we've produced more than 300,000 degrees. Today we will award, yesterday and today, we award 3,738 degrees at the doctorate, master, and baccalaureate level. Very simply, congratulations to each one of you, and War Eagle.
We are honored to have General Lloyd Austin with us today to deliver our commencement address. General Austin hails from Thomasville, Georgia, and holds a Bachelor of Science degree from the United States Military Academy, a Master's in Education from Auburn University, and a Master's in Business Management from Webster University. Over the course of his military career, General Austin commanded at every level, to include in combat during his 3 tours in Iraq and 1 tour in Afghanistan. He was the first African-American general officer in history to lead a division-sized element in combat. He was also the first African-American to lead a corps-sized element in combat, as well as an entire theater of war as a 3-star and 4-star general officer, respectively. In March of 2003, while serving as the Assistant Division Commander for Maneuver for the 3rd Infantry Division, General Austin helped to lead the invasion of Iraq at the outset of Operation Iraqi Freedom. He later served as the commander of United States Forces, Iraq, from September 2010 through December 2011. You might say he was the first in and last out of Iraq. He then went on to serve as the 33rd Chief of Staff of the Army, and his most recent assignment, he served as the commander of the United States Central Command. Over his many years of service, General Austin received numerous awards and decorations, including the Silver Star, our nation's 3rd highest award for valor in combat. Please join me in thanking General Austin for his years of service and welcoming him back to Auburn University.
Well, many thanks for that kind introduction. Good afternoon, everyone. War Eagle. A little bit weak and infirm now. Let's try that again. War Eagle. Mr. President, my best military assessment is that the class of 2016 is fired up and ready to graduate. President Gooch, thanks for inviting me to be a part of this very special day. As an Auburn graduate, it's a real treat for me to come back here to the Plains. Graduates, as Dr. Gooch pointed out, you have been very fortunate to benefit from the support of many wonderful people, to include the phenomenal leadership team here at Auburn. The administrators, the staff, the faculty are among the very best in our nation, and they have played a significant role in your success, as have the families and the loved ones of each and every graduate. You know, it's often said that the only people happier than the graduates at a commencement ceremony are the parents of the graduates. They, along with other family members, have loved you and supported you. They've been among your biggest cheerleaders, and so today is their day too. And graduates, let's give everyone who's loved you and supported you another well-deserved round of applause. And Dr. Gooch mentioned that it's Mother's Day, and graduates, I hope that all of you remember to wish your mothers a happy Mother's Day. Mothers are a tremendous gift, and they have an impact on our lives unlike any other person. So if you haven't wished your mom a happy Mother's Day, make sure that you do so. And to all the mothers in the audience, please accept my best wishes on this very, very special day. You know, I retired from the military last week after a career spent in uniform serving my country. And it wasn't easy to leave an organization that I love. I quickly learned after joining the Army as a brand new second lieutenant that I love being around soldiers and leading them. And I love being a part of a winning team. Now, most of you probably don't have plans to serve in the military, and that's okay, that's understandable. But I would point out the importance of serving others, and perhaps serving your country in some capacity during your lifetime. And you can do so in a number of ways. And in doing so, you will have a positive impact on the organizations that you're a part of in your communities and perhaps even the world. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. once said, "Life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others?" And I do believe that each of us should frequently ask ourselves this important question. And if the answer is that I could be doing more, well, then I encourage you to find ways to do more. You should always strive to make a difference through your actions. You know, while I was in the Army, I got up every day around 4:30 in the morning to start my daily routine. Of course, now I'm retired, and I can sleep as late as I want to. And yet I still find myself waking up at 4:30. And maybe there's a science whiz in the crowd that can tell me how to reset my circadian rhythm. But a lot of you also probably get up early and go for a run or go to the gym. And as students, you probably felt like you spent more time at the library or in the science lab or in the computer lab than you did in your own dorm rooms. And the self-discipline that that behavior requires is highly commendable. And if you maintain that self-discipline going forward, it will pay dividends in your lives and in your careers. As the Greek philosopher Aristotle wrote, "We are what we repeatedly do." Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. End of quote. And so my first piece of advice to you, as a guy who spent a lot of years in the military, my advice to you is to be your own drill sergeant. Push yourselves, be disciplined, and be willing to work hard. And recognize that in order to be successful, you will need to master your craft, whatever that is. And you master your craft by being disciplined and by doing the necessary reps and sets. And I don't mean just the physical reps and sets, but just as important are those mental reps and sets. You know, as a military commander, I had the opportunity to play a key role in several seminal events over the past 13 plus years. Among them was the Iraq invasion in March of 2003. As the Assistant Division Commander for Maneuver for the 3rd Infantry Division, I helped to spearhead that invasion. And I would tell you that we did not win that fight in the record 22 days that it took for us to get from Kuwait to Baghdad. We won it in the weeks and months leading up to the start of the invasion. We trained day in and day out. And because our leaders and our troops were well trained, and they were well equipped and physically and mentally ready, we entered that fight certain that we had the upper hand and that we would be successful. And we were successful. Of course, it wasn't enough that we had the best individual soldiers and sailors and airmen and Marines on the face of the earth, although we did. But what ultimately enabled our success was the fact that we had the very best team on earth. And I cannot emphasize enough how important that distinction is, ladies and gentlemen. The most successful people in life are not concerned simply with their own success. They are motivated by the organization's success and the accomplishment of the mission. And so my advice to you is, as you go forward, always seek to be a team player. Be willing to put your oar in the water and be willing to row hard, recognizing that in the end you will be successful because the teams that you support are successful. Of course, one of the qualities that you will find common among great leaders and effective team players is humility. Humility enables you to recognize your strengths as well as your weaknesses. And it also enables you to continue to grow and learn and to make a difference in the lives of others. And oh, by the way, you can usually count on the folks around you to help keep you humble. You know, last week I was having dinner with some friends at a restaurant, and out of the corner of my eye, I spotted a young boy who kept edging closer and closer to our table. He was holding a pen and a piece of paper, and he appeared to be interested in getting my autograph. I felt pretty good about that. And finally, he came up to me, and I said hello, and I was about to reach for the pen and paper, and he said to me, "Excuse me, sir, are you the guy from the Allstate commercials?" Surprised, I said, "Well, no, I'm General Lloyd Austin. I'm a 4-star general in the Army." And the boy looked at me visibly disappointed, and he said, "Oh, okay, sorry to bother you, sir," and he walked away. And as he did, my good friend who I was having dinner with laughed, and he said, "Hey, Lloyd, you know, for a minute, that young man thought you were somebody important." You know, I've actually met Dennis Haysbert, who is the actor that plays in those commercials, and he also, for you TV series 24 fans, he also played President Palmer in that TV series. He is quite an impressive man. And I enjoyed having a conversation with him, although brief. But when I was talking to him, I did advise him on one thing. I said, Dennis, you need a little bit more bass in your voice. That is, if you want to sound more like me. He didn't find that humorous. He's a great guy. And then if you're listening, I'm kidding. He's a big guy. Now, some of you are probably thinking, this is it. I'm going to get my diploma. I'm done with my studies. And well, I hope that's not the case. You see, my advice to you is to keep learning. Never, never stop learning. That's one of the things that I committed to early on in my career, and that is to be a lifelong learner. I recently brought a new iPhone and a Mac computer, and I'm learning how to use both of those devices. And a few days ago, I figured out how to program my iPhone so that I can control the speakers for my stereo throughout my house using my iPhone. That's pretty cool. And I was pretty proud of myself. Of course, shortly after I figured out how to make it all work, it promptly stopped working. And so I've got some more learning to do. But in all seriousness, I would encourage all of you to commit yourselves to being lifelong learners. And don't limit yourself. Seek to learn about a lot of different things and be willing to take some risk. Wander outside of your comfort zone every once in a while. You know, I was a young captain, a young Ranger qualified infantry officer, and I came here to Auburn early on in my career and I studied counseling. And I actually spent some time volunteering as a counselor in a local clinic. And that was a very different experience for me, as you might imagine. But it also turned out to be the most rewarding experience of my career. And in the end, it made me a better leader and a better person. And finally, the most important piece of advice that I would offer you is to stay true to yourself. Never compromise your values. The one thing that will have the greatest influence on your life is the strength of your character. And the character of every individual is a reflection of his or her values. They serve as your guidepost in life. Strong values are the cornerstone of the Auburn Creed. Indeed, they are the bedrock upon which this great institution is built. And believe me when I tell you that they will remain the basis of your success going forward in both your personal and your professional careers. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a great day, and it marks a tremendous achievement in each of your lives. And so my counsel to all of you as you look ahead as to what is a bright, no doubt a very bright future, my counsel is to stay true to your values, work hard, be disciplined, be your own drill sergeant, and strive to be the best at whatever you do in life, and be willing to do the necessary reps and sets to master your craft. At the same time, pursue your passions and broaden your horizons, and never stop learning. And find ways to serve others, perhaps to serve your country in some capacity. And strive to make a positive difference in the communities that you live and work in. You should know that as I look out at this great class of 2016, I am filled with optimism. Former students and graduates of Auburn University have won Grammys and Oscars. They have served in the United States Congress. They have headed multi-billion-dollar corporations. They've designed life-saving technologies. They've been to space and to war. They're Medal of Honor recipients. They've won the Super Bowl, the World Series, Olympic medals, Wimbledon, the Heisman Trophy, and the list goes on and on. And again, as I look out at this class, I am optimistic And I am optimistic because I am confident that you too will make important contributions and accomplish amazing things in your lives and in your careers. And you will make a positive difference through your actions. Ladies and gentlemen, I challenge you to go out and make history. And in doing so, you, each one of you, will help to make our world a better place. I wish you all the very best of luck. Congratulations on this great achievement and on what is a very important milestone in your lives. May God bless you. May He bless and keep safe those currently serving in harm's way. And may God continue to bless the United States of America, the greatest country in the world. War Eagle.
Thank you, General Austin, for those inspiring remarks. We all very much appreciate your service to our country. It is now my pleasure to recognize several groups of students who are graduating with academic honors. First, I would like to recognize those undergraduates who are graduating with honors based on their cumulative grade point averages. Students with a grade point average between 3.4 and 3.59 graduate cum laude. Would our cum laude degree candidates please stand to be recognized? Congratulations. Please be seated. Students with a grade point average of 3.6 to 3.79 graduate magna cum laude. Would our magna cum laude degree candidates please stand to be recognized? Thank you. Students with a grade point average of 3.8 and above graduate summa cum laude. Would our summa cum laude degree candidates please stand to be recognized? Please be seated. 1979 marked the beginnings of the honors program at Auburn University. In 1998, the program became the Honors College. Honors College students graduate with either the distinction of University Honors Scholar or Honors Scholar. Would all of those who have earned the distinction University Honors Scholar or Honors Scholar please stand to be recognized? Please be seated. Phi Kappa Phi is Auburn University's all-discipline academic honorary, and members represent the top 10% of each of our colleges and schools. I now recognize those initiated into Phi Kappa Phi. Would you please stand to be recognized? Please be seated. I would also like to recognize our military service members. Would those degree candidates who were recently commissioned into the military services please stand to be recognized? I now ask that all active duty service members and veterans in the arena today to please stand to be recognized. Thank you for your service to our country. Would Dean George Flowers of the Graduate School please come forward?
Would Peyton D. Alsobrook please stand? On behalf of the faculty in the graduate school, I would like to introduce our student marshal, Peyton D. Alsobrook, who is receiving a master's in finance. Peyton is from Opelika, Alabama. Would all candidates for the degrees of Doctor of Philosophy please rise? Trustee Demaribus, President Googe, and Provost Businger, on behalf of the graduate faculty, it is my pleasure to present these degree candidates for the conferral of their degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as a member of the Board of Trustees of Auburn University, I do now confer upon each of you the doctor's degree to which you are entitled, with all the rights, privileges, and obligations thereunto pertaining. Please be seated.
Part of the tradition associated with the awarding of this degree is a special ceremony involving the presentation of a doctoral hood. Would the major professors of the doctoral candidates please escort your graduate to the stage to be hooded as Professor Smith calls their name? Members of the Registrar's Office will direct you to the stage.
Dr. Yushan Wong, hooded by Dr. Terry Bird. Dr. Kunal Yogen Sevak, hooded by Dr. Lakami Baker. Dr. Yuzi Liu, hooded by Dr. Diane Height. Dr. Edgar Louis Vinson III, hooded by Dr. Elena Koneva. Dr. Li Zhang, hooded by Dr. Tungxi Huang.
Please join me in congratulating these new doctoral graduates. Now, would all the candidates for master's degrees please rise? Trustee Demaribus, President Googe, and Provost Businger, on behalf of the graduate faculty, it is my pleasure to present these master's candidates for the conferral of their degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as a member of the Board of Trustees of Auburn University, I do now confer upon each of you the master's degree to which you are entitled, with all the rights, privileges, and obligations thereunto pertaining. Please be seated. Graduates, you will now come forward as Professor Smith calls your name, and members of the Registrar's Office will direct you to the stage. Congratulations.
Peyton Alsobrook, Robert Burton, Matt Moore, Grant Huffine, Cato James, Mike Haddad, John Adams, Shinley Land, Jason Seahorn, Michael Toussaint, Jarrell Horsley, Lasanja Morton, Richard Ferguson, Alexander Aspinwall, Warren Stiles, Paige Harrell, Lindsay Ripa, Chandrea Stallworth, Catherine Kubelik, Thomas Howell Jr., Clifton J. Odom, Merrill Lewis, Ted Martin, Julie Lockman, Christopher Pinkney, Nicholas Simpson, Joshua Luster, Ying Feng Wang, Lauren Fletcher, Kelly Warren, Catherine Isaac, Amanda Gwen, Julia Stewart, Jennifer McAllister, Olivia Arnold, Carrie Morton, Kendall Trupp, Kelsey Dalton, Laurel Brown, Ryan Mason, David Tisdale, Grant Hall, Amanda Self, Jeffrey Pereira, Jeremy Huffman, Richard Maxim, Evan Cox, Catherine Nicole Alford, Anna Bonner, Elizabeth Yanakakis, Catherine Pariseau, Rebecca Mock, Sarah Cage, Catherine Wilson, Nicholas Saad, Matthew Davidson, Trevor Nelson, Ryan Detweiler, John Canada, Blake Norrell, Daniel Pasolano, Terry Aldridge II, Kurt Ellers, Caroline Davenport Galvin, Bradley Evan Baker, Samantha Seckler, Joseph Epperson, Marilyn Garcia Morales, Harrison Gandy, Haley Highnote, Matthew Rexroad, Woody Paramore, Mercedes Fox, Emily Espy, Bethany Hovatter, Madeline Parsons, Amy Shaw, Teresa Ruff, James Watkins, Cassidy Healy, Lillian Thompson, Mengyang Chai, Chao Liao, Ryan Whitehead, Van To, Catherine Mitchell, Ashley Brantley, Lee Grove, Han Duong, Ian Mercer, Amy Shepard, Melissa Holt, Shou Shu Chen, Paul Crane, Bao Xin Chong, Joshua Murphy, Xiang Dong, Brandon Walter, Charles Ullman, Taylor Morris, Jason Cooper, Jing Lee, Matthew Burrows, Patrick Coolers, James Locke, Amanda Tyson, Philip Burris, Akira Powell, Charles Daniel Meadows, Hunter Berrio, Catherine Likas, Mackenzie Callender, Elizabeth Martin, Andrew Jukes Jr., Morgan Lynch, Bobby Andrews, Bennett Norris, Austin Panhans, Ryan Carter, Megan Morgan, Elizabeth Adlich, Patrick Tisdale, Kate Rubino, Catherine Page Dean, Martin Meeks,
Please join me in congratulating our master's student graduates. We now come to the conferring of the undergraduate degrees. Mr. President, the deans of the colleges and schools will come forward and present the candidates who have been approved by the faculty and recommended for the appropriate undergraduate degrees. The candidates of each college or school will stand when presented and then be seated. Dean Paul Patterson, College of Agriculture. This is Dr. Patterson's first ceremony as a new Dean of the College of Agriculture. He recently served as Associate Dean for Instruction. Paul.
Would Marley Moore please stand? On behalf of the faculty and the College of Agriculture, I would like to introduce our student marshal, Marley Moore, who is receiving a degree in agricultural communications. Marley is from Thomasville, Alabama. Would all degree candidates from the College of Agriculture please rise? Trustee Demaribus, President Googe, and Provost Businger. On behalf of the faculty in the College of Agriculture, it is my pleasure to present these students for the conferral of the bachelor's degree.
Please be seated. Dean Bill Hargrave, Raymond Harbert College of Business.
Would Reed Berry please stand? On behalf of the faculty in the Raymond J. Harbert College of Business, I would like to introduce our student marshal, Reed Berry, who is receiving his degree in supply chain management. Reed is from Macon, Georgia. Now, would all degree candidates from the Raymond J. Harbert College of Business please stand? Trustee Demaribus, President Googe, and Provost Businger, on behalf of the faculty in the Raymond J. Harbert College of Business, it is my pleasure to present these students for the conferral of the bachelor's degree.
Please be seated. Associate Provost Constance Relihan, University College.
Would Adriana Isabel Larson please stand? On behalf of University College, I would like to introduce our student marshal, Adriana Isabel Larson, who is receiving a degree in interdisciplinary studies. Audrey is from Clarksville, Tennessee. Would all degree candidates from University College please rise? Trustee Demaribus, President Googe, and Provost Businger, on behalf of University College, it is my pleasure to present these students for the conferral of the bachelor's degree.
Please be seated.
Will all candidates for bachelor's degree please stand? By virtue of the authority vested in me as a member of the Board of Trustees of Auburn University, I do now confer upon each of you the bachelor's degree to which you are entitled, with all the rights, privileges, and obligations thereunto pertaining. Please be seated. Graduates, you will now come forward by your college or school to be introduced as Professor Smith calls your name, and members of the Registrar's Office will direct you to the stage. Congratulations.
The College of Agriculture, Dean Paul Patterson, Joshua Bell, Hannah Kincaid, John Allen Nichols, Elizabeth Nisley, Meredith Johnson, Kayla Simmons, Taylor Ayers, Dixie Clark, Tori Ashcraft, Jennifer Proctor, Maya Clausen, Kendall Hilbert, Jordan Johnson, Alexis Miller, Monica Castillo, Cooper Headley, Kathleen Gray, Ashley Durand, Amanda Carter, Brittany Killian, Jessica Williams, Thomas Cronley, Lauren Smith, Carly Moore, Bailey Isbell, Nisha Collins, Marley Moore, Emma Williams, Ellen Rankins, Yu Zhen Ha, Corey Espy, Teresa Michelle Buffkin, Ivy Sibley, Noel Welch, Haley Davis, Rex Good, John Carter, Kyle Shane, Michael Green, James Jones III, Drew Winland, Mitchell Henry, Whitney Springer, Evan Broussard, Samantha Green, Lauren Smith, Paulina Platten, Megan Goodnight, Caitlin Carter, Daniel Creel, Kayla Fromhold, Sherry Thomas, Jill Wellington, Hannah Cox, Matthew Bodine, Bethany Bradford, Karina Newton, Edgardo Santos, Bailey Crane, Samantha Newman, Jonathan Roberts, Casey Reed, Amanda Schellenberger, Jordan Breedlove, Samantha Hendricks, Rachel Crow, Katie Hill, Caitlin Willoughby, Andrea Sokol, John Stanley, Peyton Littrell, William McDonald, Austin Allred, Kenneth DeLong, William Sharp, Miles Norris, Clay Mitchell, Alex Deaver, James Hart, Lavesta Hand, Callie Creighton, Nadia Sigler, Sarah Stowe, Caitlin Phillips, Mackenzie Hargadon, Preston Adams, Tanner Smith, Sarah Hunter, Caitlin Johnson, Trent Carboni, Kayla Newman, Catherine Blastos, Chase Crawford, Kyle Skinner, Lane Fraley, Second Lieutenant Megan McNeese, Catherine Mayer, Catherine Mosteller, Cody Kyler, David Porter, Dylan Bartlett, Tina Stewart, Keona Hall, Paul Pinion II, Ian Ingram, Catherine Buckner, Autumn Steffens, Nathan Siegel, Michael Swecker, Alan Simmons, Lawrence Donaldson, Bradley DeLeon, Alexandria Norris, Spencer Sanders, Mary Mathis, Whitaker Knight, Carter Rivers, Willis Webb, Dylan Turk, Andrew Cook, Elijah Nichols, Tyler Marshall, Scott Urban, Presley Townsend, Casey Spencer, Allison Saunders, Bruce Falk, Taylor Sims, Luke Morgan, John Jones, Abby Ledbetter, Cynthia Smith, Laurel Browning, the College of Business Dean Bill Hardgrave, Molly Holcomb, Kendall Sides, Madison Mulkey, Margaret Roberts, Hannah Donaldson, Yang Golan, Allison Meese, Lauren Lundy, Evan Barber, Mo O'Neill, Chris Willett, Michael Meadows, Timothy Travis, Alex Johns, John Pomeroy, Ryan Lambeth, Michael Montero, Brooks Hudson, John McDonald, Davis Swikard, Hudson Joyner, Thomas Long, Austin McCombs, Andrew Hughes Jr., Reed Barry, Richard Laws III, Weston Yeager, Raymond Hartzell, Andrew Clark, Christopher Katz, Mitchell Reeves, Andrew Brown, Denver Norris, Dylan Norris, Kelsey Cooper, Joseph Johnson, Connor Walker, William Henson, William Burnham, Jr. Joshua Wetzel. Alexa Burrows. Ashley Wilkins. Madeline Boylston. Emily Bartenfeld. Douglas Sears. Brandon Arnold. Rebecca Griffin. Hayden Bush. Corbin Tips. Nathan Major. Ashlyn Hamilton. Seamus Hill. Brentley Taylor. Beth Ann Evans. Joshua Champion. Austin Buse. Grant Cox. Edward Potter. Clayton Unruh. Blake Hammond. Robert Baugh. Eric Murphy. Reed Carricker. McKee Cherry. Avery Arthur. Britton Powell. Carbon Brown. Hannah Beard. Samuel Ashwander. Ryan Brown. James Kibbe. Ensign Joshua Shue. Skylar Cassidy. Frazier Ratoski. Daniel Kundla. Melissa Wright. Taylor Wilson. Danielle King. Elizabeth Gimple. Jessica Brewster. Peyton Oglesby. Angela Breda. Charles Holzenbach. Tyler Doyle. William Montgomery IV. Brittany Burkett. Jamie Baxley. Caroline Green. Josephine Atkinson. Foster Hall. Justin Clark. Christos Heraclides. James Dunn. Dylan Blakely. Jack King III. Victoria Purdue. India Way. Connor Dunn. Dylan Covert. Kimberly Spaventa. Nicole Renner. Lindsay Cummins. Reagan Farish. Sarah Bennett. Lindsay Floyd. Ann Johnson. Hannah Findlay. Brady Toll. Philip Stevens. Tommy Lee Turner III. Thomas Tuberville. Joshua Coles. Gavin Reed. Davis Martin. John Britton. Murray Gray. Charles Welch. Evan McGee. John Stallings III. Wilson Hightower IV, Jeremy Williams, Hunter Smith, Alexandra Barnett, Molly Thrower, Marley Leonard, Carly McCollum, Anna Donzi, Allie Pegues, Elizabeth Hopewell, Jennifer Whitmore, Tyler Cole, Thomas Hornsby, Chad Caudle, Danielle Charles, Tanner Rice, Andrew Dunkelberger, Michael Moss, Christopher Robert, Thomas Hollinger, Braden Ladner, Hannah Rollader, Whitaker Colmus, Wesley Wheeler, Samuel Gillikin, Davis Reichard, Mitchell Wally, William Henry, Matthew McCormick, Blake Calloway Jr., Timothy Connor Jr., James Kay, Maddie Shirley, Paige Walker, Christopher Hausman, Charles Osborne, Adam Bettis, David DeSanti, Evan Patton, Daniel Frederking, Alexander Hunt, Kyle Radiola, Devin House, Ying Shu Yoon, Hunter Haynes, Ashley Swanson, Jenna Brown, Jaslyn Stallworth, Paul Kim, Trent Miller, Chandler Hale, Scott Barlow, Paul Kedrow, Shelton Cherry, Megan Bufano, Elizabeth Benson, Griffin Donnelly, Jordan Chaffin, Jack Miller, Devin Quinn, William Wilbanks, James Nelson, Alexandra Chris, Nolan Stevens, Sean Fleming, Savannah Gasway, Catherine Katina, Sean Craig, Brianna Martin, James Hamilton, Stephanie Jensen, Katie War, Morgan Roberts, Peyton Phillips, Julia Morris, Madding McFadden, Mary Lauren Babango, Samantha Briner, Hunter McLean, Bryce Gonzenbach, Daniel Robinson, William Burchett, Amanda Anonio. Michaela Reese. Caroline Rickard. Stephanie McCoy. Sean Cawley. Olivia Sanborn. Shayna Pierce. Christy Kimbrough. Ian Myers. Max Beebe. Benjamin Morgan. Michael Griffin. Melissa Crow. Dara Castrodale. Lindsay Kurdyke. Megan Murphy. Andrew Roy. Brandon Bynum. Christopher Walker. Christopher McHugh. Samuel Street. William Runnels. Madeline Joubert. Caroline Clothier. Timothy Ung. Benjamin Purinton. Sean Conley. Benjamin McCooey. Carson Stroud. Shane Robinson. Travis Jackson. Melanie Siddle. Jocelyn Elise Coleman. Randy Russell. Apollos Abercrombie. Courtney Recchio. Blake Strickland. Braden Pippin. Second Lieutenant Joseph Locklear. Austin Smith. Sarah Burden. Annie Encinas. Jordan Adams. Lawrence Cole. Shannon Foster. Ian Yoon. Katrina Kennedy. Matthew Cook. Andrew Braswell Jr. John Luke McGrath. John Bruno. Nicholas Macios. Keith Joseph Gall. Heather Mason. Monica Ann Jensen. Murphy Mosley. William Huggins. Parker Smith. Benjamin Waters. Hansley Sims. Nicole Brigham. Ashley Kitchen. Nicole Lasher. Eleanor Whitmer. Justin Jenkins. Alexander Nasenzo. Anna Moore. Mariana Boggs. Rebecca Turner. Alan Millington Jr. Jeremiah Krinke. Samuel Moore. J.C. Daughtry. Kelly Goggins. Mark Hauser. Michael Wood. Jackson English. Alan Blaylock. Joshua Kite. Blaine Bowen. Austin Russell. Kevin Lennox. Robert Poe. Drake Pooley. Emily Hopper. William Byrd. Robert Thomas. Wiley Connor IV. Charles Alderman Jr. Robert O'Neill. William Bannister. Jacob Vickers. Mariana Piazza. Whit Poor. Michael Harder. Remington Moore. Evan Moore. John Addison Jr. Elizabeth Creech. Brett Rogers. Thomas Shea. Morgan Harris. Andrew Sprinkle. Hannah Louise Myers. Andrew Dudley. Haley Sutley. Samuel Chambliss. Joseph Andrus. Brandon Smith. Alex Myrick. Stacy Tone. Catherine Kelly. Sarah Fowler. Grayson Breel. Zachary Bullock. Madeline Rogers. Colin Harang. Marla Ebert. Madeline Duncan. Corinne McLaughlin. Erin Grady. Sydney Bruton. Caitlin Griffith. Sarah Schatz. Catherine Donati. Sally Barber. Alex Potnick. Chris Bates. Corey Brinkman. John Lockett. Colton McLeod. Joshua Clark. Griffin Clark. Parker Corbin. Victoria Holland. Kendall Mason. William Collignon III. Almond Miller. Mitchell Newell. Alexander Tabone. Murphy Klump. Larry Thompson Jr. Abigail DeVagno. Taylor Walker. Annie Walker. Zachary Baker. Taylor Smith. Kelsey McGee. Rachel Pickles. Elizabeth Inman. Maureen Maganat. Jacob Monday. Austin Vedito. Drew Heisler. Holly Culp. Laura Catherine Summers, Miranda Wiley, Second Lieutenant Mason Rouse, John Bellew, Lindsay Bright, Catherine Felix, Laura Slade, Maggie Pruitt, Sarah Murchison Kiernan, Hannah Suggs, Kelly Zeidema, Andrew Christoph, Alex DeVilliers, Jonathan Nault, Cameron Joseph Clark, Jacob Bauermaster, Megan Thomason, Lauren Wise, Erica Rutledge, Addison Page Worley, Nicole Miglianico, Elizabeth Major, Lawrence Haygood III, Mason Drake, Second Lieutenant Mitchell Studelberg, Brent DeAngelis, TJ Vines, Samuel Fields, Riley Johnson, Brody Roberts, David Dunlap, Jordan Simonson, Alexis Castellanos, Samuel Campanella, Stephen Walton, William Blake Weaver II, Marco Krikovich, Kelly Bradford, Sydney Brown, Melanie Painter, Joseph Likes, Merritt Waddell, Sarah Grace Moody, Amber Gould, Laura Eubanks, Brittany Freeman, Bethany Galat, Michael McManus, Charles Mitchell Weber, Jacob Wright, Brett Walton, Cole Kenchler, Michael Bullington, Laura Melmat, Victoria Sharp, Michelle Koch, Megan Kissling, Elena Edmonds, Matthew LaPinta, Jeremy Phillips, Taylor Cogan, Kendall Cogan, Caitlin Kreisel, Addison Waller, Charles Williams, Christopher Nunn, Jacob Schwartz, William Martin, Joseph Nunn, Charles Matheny, Quinn Nightingale, Brittany Wilson, Morgan Cagle, William Kelly, William Snow V, Savannah Thrasher Quirk, Will Pankey, Ashley Moore, Sagar Rajesh Leva, Kavita Balu Satya, Sarah Ashley Hunt, Jackson Finley, Lauren Vanderbogart, Rebecca Whitfield, Sally Fairbanks, Mary Catherine Boomershine, Christopher Porter, Rachel Ahmed, Christopher McDonough, Avery Anna Brock, Dustin Levi Ponder, Tyler Bradford, Jordan Rocker, Natalie Walker, Kevin Bryant, Musaid Al-Sultan, Christian Moore, Justin Garrett, Meredith Hood, Anna Merriweather, Hunter Harrison, Kendall Oxford, Mary Griggs, John Evans, Gregory Swanner II, Lauren Cleveland, Kelsey Grace Huey, Megan O'Berry, Ashley Whitted, Grace Peyton Bain, Anne-Marie Wilson, Olivia Binfield, Brooks Breen, Ashlyn Watts, Macy Spry, Rebecca Guy, Savannah Wright, Tracy Cosper, Miranda Kendricks, Shantaria Bell, Shakanda Kassiani, the University College Associate Provost Constance Relihan, Darrell Dees Jr., Sarah Perez, Barry Kimbrough, David Howell, Kenneth Sharpless, Caitlin Camp, Mallory Denham, Abby Casey, Richard Yates, Lisa Robison, Ludlam Hanahan, Allison Thompson, Laura Anderson, Rachel Parker, Carrie Simon, Rob Hodge, Drew Sykes, Jordan Orris, Margaret Manifold, Casey Raines, Adriana Larson,
Congratulations, graduates. You're now part of the Auburn alumni family. Mr. William Bo Bird will now bring greetings to you from the Auburn Alumni Association. Please welcome Mr. Bird.
Thank you, Dr. Fields. It's a great day to be here. I'm honored to be a part of this with you. The excitement that each of y'all are feeling today is perhaps the only thing that may have been better was when you first arrived here at Auburn. Congratulations on reaching this milestone, and congratulations to your parents, family, and friends that are here to celebrate with you. And now begins the next chapter in your life. Wherever you go, whatever you do in the years to come, remember Auburn played an important role for your future. You became a member of the Auburn family when you decided to attend Auburn University. And today, as members of the class of 2016, you join an amazing group of approximately 230,000 men and women who have graduated from our beloved university. CEOs, generals, astronauts, admirals, veterinarians, athletes, teachers, nurses, engineers, doctors, attorneys, pharmacists, statesmen, neighbors, and friends who are the bedrocks of our cities, towns, and communities. Would all Auburn alumni please stand and be recognized? Everyone, and all y'all. Thank you. You may be seated. The men and women of the Auburn family display shared core values: hard work, honesty and truthfulness, mutual helpfulness, and a spirit unafraid. These values sound familiar because they are taken from the Auburn Creed, which ends with the statement, and because Auburn men and women believe in these things, I believe in Auburn and love it. When you leave Auburn and spread out across Alabama, even the entire country, and destinations around the world, you will find truly living the Auburn Creed will set you apart from your peers and will allow you to succeed in your chosen careers. I strongly encourage you to begin giving back to Auburn University with your time and your donations. And with your first donation, you'll see this beautiful medallion that I'm modeling today, that you will get one of these with your first donation. So we highly encourage you to make a donation to get the medallion. I encourage you to connect with your respective schools and your colleges. You know how important the colleges are, these deans and these faculty members are for you. It's important for you to stay involved. We encourage you also to join the Auburn Alumni Association. There are approximately 100 alumni chapters throughout the entire country that you can join, participate in young alumni activities, and which you can also participate and socialize with Auburn alumni and friends. These organizations not only provide social opportunities, but they also help raise much-needed scholarship dollars to help the next generation of Auburn men and women. I'm proud and humbled to share this great day of personal achievement with you. It's my hope that each one of you will always believe in Auburn and love it. Once again, congratulations, God bless you, and War Eagle.
Thank you, Mr. Bird. As we conclude our ceremony, I would like to take a moment for us to recognize those who made this day possible. Please join me in thanking Auburn University's graduation committee and all those who have worked to make this commencement ceremony a success. And finally, graduates, thank you for choosing Auburn University. It has been our pleasure to serve you as educators, mentors, and friends. May you experience a truly successful life. You may now turn your tassels to the left. Congratulations and War Eagle. We will conclude our ceremony with the singing of our alma mater, led by Natalie Giangrosso, who graduates today with a degree in vocal performance. Would everyone please stand and remain standing until the platform party, faculty, and the new doctors have recessed from the arena. Students, you may drop off your cap and gown as you exit to your right. Everyone, please rise.